is there were a lot of fuzzy fuzzy zoning issues that we can correct now all, so that all these properties have their own access, so we have access, so there's an actual roadway there, not just a private driveway. You know, the drainage gets fixed. There were just a lot of things that were gonna be able to be corrected and brought more into compliance with what the rules are, because right now there's so many things that are out of compliance, and this plan fixes a lot of different things.
So the existing sewer here to Bruner's lot, is that going to be used?
No, it will need to be replaced because right now it has a hole in it and it's made of Orangeburg. So it's pretty brittle and it's just a bad pipe, so we've suggested that they put a new service in.
Is that gonna be replaced up to the curb, the city curb, at the city's expense?
No.
No.
The homeowner's paying for their own service,
All the way to the manhole.
all the way to the main.
So why is that?
That's the way our ordinance reads for both sewer and water. That's the way,
That's just the way we've
that's
been
the,
conducting the meetings,
that's
that
the
based on
laws
that.
and the rules that we've had in place for several years.
So the only other way around that would be to extend the main.
Correct.
And then we would have to assess people.
Right. I'm just saying that the only way.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you have to go through you either have to have everybody sign a petition agreeing to pay for the assessments, or you have to go through the assessment process, which takes even more months of public hearings and stuff.
On drawing number 2, what are the purple lines?
Water services.
That's water, okay, and the green one is the sewer.
Sewer services, correct.
And the orange is the cement.
Correct.
Pink is pavement.
Red's pavement.
Red. Okay.
But you decided that drainage would not be, you wouldn't do anything to the groundwork there at all this fall? You'd wait till the houses are done
Well,
or in, or?
we didn't make a final decision on that at all. I mean, it was something that, it's 19 degrees out today, it's supposed to be 40 tomorrow. We don't know what kind of weather we're gonna have to be pouring concrete in, so if we could do it this fall and everybody agreed to the easements and the way it was gonna be done, then yeah, we could move forward with it, but otherwise the road issues can be, drainage issues can be taken care of next spring too.
So if all the homeowners agree, we can finish up all the legal paperwork stuff next year also when
Correct.
everything's done? But we probably should have everybody sign some kind of a temporary
general agreement,
agreement or
right,
something to say that we will finish all this up or something?
Sure. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
It seems to be, and this is not necessarily related to the sewer and water work here, but there seems to be an awful lot of undeveloped lots back there, and I'm just wondering if we're looking at everything and accessing things from the right direction. What
Where
I'm,
do you see them developed?
well, 32. If you look on the first page, the page numbered 1, it's 210 Prairie Street, lot 32, lot 31, lot 30. There's this open space.
That's where the new apartments
Yeah,
are.
the
They're not showing
apartments.
on here because they were torn down
okay.
right
Yeah.
after the flood. They're
That's
not-
right from Donnie Watson.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the new apartments there.
And then, well, even Jason's lots there, it looks to be similar sized, nearly similar sized property to what Cheryl and Bruce own. are you certain, Jason, that you're never gonna wanna subdivide that, or wouldn't have any desire to do that? Cause once this decision is made, right, that's gonna prevent that from ever happening, basically.
Not
I
necessarily.
don't think so, because if you didn't stub those two lines in for them, and we just left that for a later date or until we paved it, that would give them some more time to think about it. The real issue for the
We can't
council.
have two off of a private drive, two residences
Well,
off.
but what I was gonna say is there may be another way, we have to get creative with the land that we have left.
Right,
I think we're all in agreement with that. And so, if Jason did wanna split and have a couple of houses back there, I think we'd just take a look and see, maybe there is a way to widen that out or come into, from a different direction.
I think the only way you'd be able to do it is if you obtain some land from the Hines in the south there, in order to put a wide enough street access in there. You know, 'cause you can't have two drives
Yeah.
out there, so you'd have to obtain some land in order to put a street access for the two lots.
Right.
I'm not sure if there's enough room to do that.
What about coming off of that alley by the apartment complex, right there?
Yeah, on the north side of that, I mean,
mean,
it's a possibility.
I'm just saying, I don't think we should say no,
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm just, we should explore that. If he decides to build one house, it kind of takes care of that.
The one lot butts up against the ponding area though too, so there'll be
Yeah.
some,
They'd have to be certified, yeah,
Probably.
they'd have to be certified that they're high enough and, but if they didn't impact the ponding area, and you can get a certificate to build
there's
there, then.
setback thing issues with that, setbacks,
With the ponding,
yeah, no,
don't cross it.
just don't get on it.
I think we should just try to keep an open mind on those lots, because if you put more than a couple down there, then you'd wanna extend the main down into that area. Perhaps even looping it around would have some,
Do you know the size
Well,
of
and
your
then-
lots back there?
I think it's 50 by 150.
And that kinda gets to the, like Steve was saying, is your 10-year plan or whatever, 20-year plan as far as redoing the streets. The entire Fur Oak Street is not in the best condition as it is right now. And there are some sewer issues that go with it too. You know, there's a lift station in there, that problem could probably be solved, or you may need a new lift station at some point. You know, solving those kind of issues are go hand in hand with a future.
That's why Patty Marine had trouble with her basement backing in there.
Is that after the flood?
no, her line is sagged.
Right, so I mean, if we ever did a street project, it
We
would be
could
something that we
pull
could
that
get
out
her
and fix it.
sewer line fixed.
That's his thing.
And then you could,
I'm just saying, we're not gonna solve these issues tonight, the main thing is to not create new ones.
correct.